Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the PopSockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Welcome to the Plot Leak, where we dive into the latest twists and turns of your favorite TV shows. Today, we're talking about the dramatic season finale of Show Name. If you didn't see it, grab a snack and get ready for a wild ride. So Ava, the show's head writer, had a complete meltdown and quit in the middle of filming. But what happened before that? We dug deep to find out why she walked away from her role and how Deborah, her co-star and friend, stepped up to save the show. Apparently, Ava was feeling overwhelmed by the pressures of creating comedy content for social media platforms like Instagram Reels and TikTok. The stats were staggering: a 300% increase in followers last year, but also a 200% rise in anxiety attacks. It's no wonder Ava felt like she was losing herself in the process of trying to create content that resonated with her audience. But what really pushed her over the edge? Well, it turns out Ava had a very public breakdown on Watch What Happens Live. It was all about the pressure to perform, and not just from the show itself, but also from the scrutiny of online trolls and fans who felt like they needed to be entertained 24/7. Meanwhile, Deborah, her co-star, was dealing with some major stress of her own, trying to keep up with Ava's antics on social media. But despite the chaos, Deborah remained steadfast in her support for Ava. She even enabled Ava's Find My account and helped her track down a young woman who bore an uncanny resemblance to her beloved friend. Talk about dedication. As it turned out, that young woman was not Ava at all, just a random person who looked like she could have been on the show. But hey, it's always good to have a plan B when you're in crisis mode. The real turning point came when Deborah and Ava finally had a heart-to-heart about their friendship and what went wrong between them. It was a moment of pure vulnerability, where they both admitted to feeling lost and alone despite being surrounded by people who cared about them. In the end, they made a pact to start fresh and create content that's true to themselves, not just for the sake of social media likes, but because it brings them joy and fulfillment. And let me tell you, it was beautiful to see. They even celebrated their newfound partnership with a bottle of champagne, one that had been sitting in Ava's trunk for months, waiting for its moment to shine. It was a toast to new beginnings and the power of female friendship. So there you have it, folks, a wild ride of twists and turns that ultimately led to a beautiful redemption story. If you're feeling inspired by Deborah and Ava's journey, remember that even in the darkest moments, there's always hope for a brighter future. Thanks for tuning in to The Plot Leak, where we dive into the latest TV drama with style and wit.